Hey guys, it's Sarah here today, and it's August 10th, and it is a beautiful day. And I just wanted to pop on today and bring you a postcard from Spirit, as well as I have a few other decks here just in case we need any extra guidance. I would like at this time, we're going to call in Archangel Michael, as well as my team of lights and any guardian spirits who I have with me now. So what I'd like to do is ask Spirit for a postcard that they feel that would be what they'd like to communicate to us in the next, let's say, 2 weeks, okay? So a 2-week message from Spirit and a postcard that they would like us to know. So Spirit, can you give us one postcard for the collective of people who are watching this? And I would like to ask that you give me one that touches the most far-reaching. Thank you. Okay. So it is a mermaid on the outside, and you are magical, and that is so important. First, before I read this, about you being magical, you are a co-creator of your reality, right? So our thoughts are magical because when we choose to be in high vibration, we are creating magical things. We're bringing good karma, right? We are able to manifest so much better into our higher good and make our lives so much better just by choosing our vibration, and we are magical. So let's see here what Spirit has to say. Dear you, you are in such good shape right now that we are all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are all your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by yourself? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter. Please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know we have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. Love and hugs always, my friends. When you're feeling down, love and hug helps us, right? But we are in such high vibrations. That's where we need to keep our thoughts high, of the light, of our truest intentions, of our truest good, and see the blessings all around us, and choose to see those things, and choose to see the lessons in what life has brought to us, rather than seeing and being stuck in the moment when things aren't always good. See the blessings and being able to hold on to the joy of the good things, even though those moments may have been fleeting. I would like to bring a message from the Crystal Mandala Oracle as well from that postcard here today. So let's just see what they have to say. Okay, Spirit. I need to definitely ask Archangel Michael to bless us again with these cards. I'm going to get a moment here just to, I've got some incense there, so you're going to see some coming here, but I would like to ask Spirit. Thank you. So number 5, or sorry, not number 5, 54, and this is Goddess Pele and Lava Stone. Melt into divine desire. Is there anything else you have to say to us for this postcard? To give us a little bit more guidance. Okay. Okay. So number 2, rest, Archangel Rumiel and Argonite. So lava stone and argonite might be two crystals or in stones that we may start to work with. Melting into divine desire and rest. And the one that fell all the way to ground, number 7, Angel Callio and Polychrome Jasper. Which, this particular jasper, I'm not sure if it's similar to Fancy Jasper, if it's a similar name. Definitely take a look though. I find jasper as a stone, regardless of what variation, very, very grounding, very, very calming, very healing, bringing peace and bringing balance within your own body. So this may be something that you want to look into. But sacred play and rest, these two are ones that in the next little while, make sure that you're having fun. Engage your child's self. Do the things that are silly and wonky and get the rest that you need. Focus on your basic desires here. I am going to do a little description on this one because I think this is also really important for what's been going on in the time that we're in right now. So let's take a look at the book. For number 54, Melt into Divine Desire. And I am going to be honest, this fell out of the book. So from the last time I was doing this reading from Word to World and the spirals. So some of you may say it was an incomplete deck. It's here. So some of us may still be needing to work on working through some of the karma that we're engaging in. And maybe still some of us are journaling, right? Trying to figure out how to get this idea out into the broader world. Okay, so number 54. And this is the last one in the whole book. So I think that some of us might be going through a completion at this point in stages as well of letting anything get in our way of desires. So now is the time to don't let anything stop you. Find what those desires are and melt into them. We bring you the empowerment of melting into divine desire. There is a time and a place on the spiritual path for detachment. The ability to step back and perceive from a neutral perspective can bring great clarity. This is a time for the mind to become clear and peaceful and open to divine guidance, even if that means temporary loss for greater long-term gain. There is also a time to melt into divine desire, to allow your passion to motivate and inspire you to attain great progress on your divine life journey where less frequent longing could not. Desire doesn't have to be a distraction from your divine path. It can be a way for you to discover what has meaning for you and what you feel strongly enough about to never give up on. Desire sometimes gets a bad rap. Sometimes we also get shamed, right, for having desires, and we even stop that in ourselves. Or it is celebrated as being something that could be pursued without restraint. The truth that will serve most spiritual aspirants best is somewhere in the middle of those two extremes. Desire need not be a distraction from your spiritual journey, nor a goal to be pursued at any cost, even if it's your own integrity. Desire on the spiritual path can become a way to know what is going to move and inspire you enough to see through the challenges that arise when you want to create a contribution to the world. If you long to bring your ideas to life rather than keep them only as ideas, then desire can become enlivening fuel for the spiritual path, motivating you to act rather than hesitate. Searching for your true soul desires helps you find what it is you can believe in more than fear or doubt. Divine desire is not so different to the passing desires of the mind, except that it is strong enough to motivate you even if the delayed gratification is more than you would always wish, or the results can be swift, but what is required for you to obtain them might be so outside your comfort zone that for anything else you wouldn't be willing to go through the discomfort. The passing desire of the mind will hold your attention for a little while, passing in some days or months, or in an instant as soon as the shinier option comes into view. The divine desire of the soul will be enough to hold you mesmerized for lifetimes. For you to be able to melt into your divine desire, you will need to open up to yourself completely. There is no holding back in shame, no thinking that it's weird to think about life so deeply, or that others won't understand and judge you, and that you should just be normal like everyone else. If you want to live a life of passionate purpose, where you are melting in love rather than living in fear, or trying to progress only by a harder approach of constant discipline, then you are going to need to look within and really see what moves you. Don't be shy. You are going to find divine beauty inside you. The more you peel back the layers of the mind, the more pure and simple your divine desires will be. You might initially believe you have many desires in your soul: freedom, fun, justice, creativity, celebration of life, living joy, empowerment, opening of the mind, healing of the heart, liberation of the spirit, protection of the soul. Yet, there will be one or two you come back to again and again that seem to include all the others. These are the things that matter most to you, that inspire you, that give you a sense of meaning and purpose at a deeper inner level, where your conscious mind cannot quite grasp it, and, truth be told, it doesn't need to. Giving yourself permission to discover and honor your divine desire is what connects you to Pele, the passionate volcanic goddess radiant with power. When the oracle of melt into divine desire comes to you, Pele is reaching to you. She will empower you to let your desire move you. If you want to know just how powerful desire can be, think of the power of a volcano erupting. Imagine being able to channel that raw power into fulfillment of your soul and manifesting your dreams in the world. That is blessings of Pele bring. If you are a thinking person who finds it hard to feel, Pele will help you tune into your heart. If you are analytical, rational, and in need a reason for everything before you do it, she will assist you in taking the journey from your head to your heart and in realizing there isn't always need to be a logical explanation for everything. If you are already a feeling person, already know that you desire and already feel a gooey melted mess of divine deliciousness most of the time, then Pele is your kindred sister. Her radiance will mirror your own, and as you two shine with luscious light, and as your passionate purpose manifesting in the world is only a matter of divine timing. Don't give up on your goals, people, and find out what makes you tick, right? Find out what melts your heart, and man, go for it. Don't let it be erupting like lava like crazy, rawr, but, you know, if your desire is of an angry kind, check that stuff out. So, I want to do a little of the healing process. I apologize for reading so much, but I really love this book, and I really love sometimes me just saying it doesn't move you because, hey, girl with an opinion, but sometimes when a book says it, it's like, hey man, book said it. Must be true. Alright, so to integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. So you can repeat after me, or you can ask Spirit to just feel moved by what I say, tune in with me. So at this time, take your shoes off, guys, if you're still watching. And I want you to take a deep breath in and out. And let's do this 2 more times. So in. And as you're doing this, bring yourself full of light. Imagine yourself being full of white light. And as you breathe out any darkness and inauthenticity. Anything that doesn't bring you joy, and one more time, breathe in that light.